Okay.
All right, and recording now. All right, hi everyone. We are going to do a demonstration, a tutorial for you on how to create a capture page. Now, as part of MLSP, the capture pages are included. You get a certain number of pages that you can create, and it's a capture page, or you might know it as maybe an opt-in page or a squeeze page or a funnel page. It's all the same thing. Basically, it's a page where people can enter their name and email address and perhaps phone number as well. And then they will get onto your email list, and in return you give them something for free, so such as a PDF download, like a cheat sheet, or maybe you send them to a video training, or maybe you send them to a free audio or something like that. So I'm going to create something that's really, really simple. This is the easiest way to do this, and I'm going to be giving away my free cheat sheet that is called 103 Video and Blog Post Ideas. So, one sec. I've got kids in the background. All right. So let me just go. I'm going to show you my screen in a second, but just excuse me for 1 sec. I'm going to put the kids, they're using my internet. So I'm actually going to put them on my phone internet. Maxie, honey, you have to use my phone internet because I need the Wi-Fi, okay? You have to watch on here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you my screen in a second, but let me just go and get that up. I'm just opening My Lead System Pro. So if you are playing along, go and log into My Lead System Pro, which is mlsp.com/member. So I know you can see my face for a second. Yeah. I know quite a few of you will be watching the replay on this. So tonight we just have Mel, and I think Ursula was coming on the call. She may come on the call live too. So again, Mel, just feel free to ask questions along the way. Sorry, 1 sec. You have to use my headphones in my bag, darling. All right, I'm just going to open up my MLSP account. Okay, let me show you my screen so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Okay, can you tell me, Mel, if you can see my screen?
Oh, yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so to find where we want to create the capture pages, so normally if you were outside of MLSP, often we used to have to go get accounts with ClickFunnels or Lead Pages or something like that. ClickFunnels, I think, is about $99 a month just for that. And so this is why I use this system, because it's included, as well as a blog and all these other things. So this is the best value one that I have found. So you go to my websites and you go MLSP Funnelizer. So we're creating funnels, Funnelizer. So click that. Okay, I'm just going to move us over here. All right, sorry, scroll down. And it would be a good idea, if you've never done this before, to click here. It says, do not move until you have watched the videos below. Click the blue instructions button now. So open that, and basically there's a couple of videos to watch there. But, and you know, if you're going ahead with creating another one of these besides what we're doing right now, it would be a good idea to watch. But I'm just going to check those two boxes and launch Funnelizer. So that one says, oh, that's so you load it in a new window, but don't, if you're using a public computer, don't check that. And then, oh, no, that was to remember me on this computer. I don't know. Just check them both and then click Launch MLSP Funnelizer. Okay. Now, as you can see, yes, I have a few already created here, and I'll just show you some examples. You definitely don't need this many. You guys have got to remember, I'm kind of techie, so I'm always testing things. I'm always creating different capture pages and stuff like that. But if I had to just do 1 or 2 capture pages, it would just be the ones on my blog, and maybe let's just forget that. Let's just say one for my blog. So let me actually show you my blog first of all, and I'm going to show you what the capture page looks like, and then I'll show you how I created that exact capture page. Okay, so this is my blog, tracyrose.com. As you can see here, it's pretty simple. It's just a large banner, and I'm not going to go into this because it's not a blog class or anything like that, and I can absolutely show you guys how to build a blog very easily. And I think that actually I might do that as a lesson for in one of our 10-day challenges if someone needs it. But basically what you want is you just want them to get onto your list. Like, that's your main priority here, is this, and this part of your website is like your hot real estate. Okay, so don't waste this area with useless stuff all about yourself, because people don't really care about you in the beginning. They will, but in the beginning, when someone goes to the website, they're thinking, what's in it for me? What can I get? You know what I mean? So what we want to do is we want them to just click here. So this is the main thing. So click on download now, and let's just show you the capture page that it actually goes to. And then that's the capture page. Okay, so we're just going to create this. So if you have a look at let's go back to my website and see how it's got the same background. And even though I didn't put my photo on or anything, it still matches, it feels congruent. This is a big thing. It's got to feel congruent when you go from one page, like maybe your blog or something, to this. Now, sometimes if you don't have a blog and this is the only thing that you're marketing is just the capture page, that's fine too. Okay, so let's go create this. And the capture page is not to teach anyone anything else. It's just purely to get someone's information and give them a piece of value. So I've actually used a lot of funnels, so I'm just going to quickly go delete one that I don't need. Hold on. Let's see. I don't really use Instagram anymore, so I'm gonna pause that one. Maybe I'll just get rid of this one. Hold on. Obviously that was a test. Okay, let's see if I can create one now. Okay, cool. So what you should see when you log into this page is this green button here on the top right-hand corner called Create Funnel. So click that. And I'm just going to call this blog. Okay, so funnel name, blog. I'm going to call it blog. I'm going to call it blog challenge so I know what it is. And I will also call it blog challenge, the same thing. So that is called Enter the Funnel Slug. So slug is kind of like the name that you would use. So just do the same. Doesn't really matter. Okay, then click Create My Funnel. Okay, so that's loading. Okay, so page name here, I'm just going to put opt-in. Again, it actually doesn't matter. It's just what do you want to call it, because I'm going to share with you how you can change this gobbledygook kind of, you don't really want it looking like hey, go to my website, tracyrose.gopages.co.blogchallenge/. You want to make it like a really easy domain name, and I'll show you how you can do that as well. So let's just put in opt-in, which is kind of a term for when you want people to opt their information into the page. And then the next thing I'm going to do is choose what type of page would I like. Let's scroll down and choose a template. Okay, and so if you had an ebook sometimes, or if, see this one, I'm just kind of clicking with the timber background there. Sometimes I might put a picture of my face or something like that there. So we can, you know, these are really simple, but I would just suggest going with the same one that I'm going with at the moment. This one's called Simple Opt-in with Background Image. Okay, so let's choose this one. And I like this because it's just off to the side, and if you had a cool background, it would come up there. And or actually, let's even just do a really simple one. Okay, let's just do what we're doing. Stay focused. Okay, click Use Template. Then I'm going to click Save Page. And let's just check I'm not doing anything. Kat, hello, gorgeous. How are you feeling?
Hi. I'm great, thanks.
Okay, so then what we're going, sorry, Kat, I'm just going to keep going. Just in regards, because the recording, so people watching. Okay, so now what I want to do, I've created this. It's on pause, so it's not even published yet, but we're going to click this little gear drop down thing here, and we're going to click Edit Page. And it's coming. And if it does this for too long, you just click refresh. I think I may have a few too many tabs open. Ugh. Okay, there we go, cool. All right, so it's really, really simple. So this part is really, really easy. And as you can see here, it's just kind of a, you know, click type. So what did we have on the capture page? Let's go back to the capture page. We had 100% free cheat sheet. All right, so let's put 100% free. Oh, pretty much the same. Okay, cheat sheet. I think I have this one word. And again, so then you go, oh, okay, you could change the background color, or you could change the foreground color, which is the text. So let's go click that, and I made it that aqua teal color. Oh, maybe I have to do that. Let's change that. There we go. See how easy that is? Now with this, even though it's click and kind of change the text and all that sort of stuff, there's not a lot of like, you can't drag in extra, you know, images here or anything like that, but that's why you choose the right template that you want. But to be honest, with capture pages, the ones that have worked the best for me are the ones that are just really simple, just super simple, keep it super simple and slick, and because then there's no distraction and you get a high conversion. When you have something that's of value, you have good copy written on it, a good headline, and someone actually wants what you have, they'll opt in. Okay, so what did I say here? Okay, so it's just a cheat sheet, 103 video and blog post ideas. Okay. I might actually even write that better. Free PDF. Yes, Maxie. Maxie, you need to turn around and share with Honey. Tell Honey, Mummy said share. You have to tell Honey to share. Mummy said share. I'm in the middle of something. Okay. One sec, guys. Excuse me.
How are you, Melissa?
Hi, good. How are you? Oh, actually, I'm better than you. You poor possum.
Oh my God. I've got the worst cold and I just can't get rid of it. But no,
Oh,
that's just what happens. I'm dosing up my vitamins and you name it. And today I've pretty much just gone from chair to couch, couch to chair.
well, I pretty much did that, and that was not due to a cold. That was due to too much red wine last night.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, yes. No, it wasn't funny this morning.
No. Well, that's probably a conversation we need to take off the Zoom.
Oh, sorry.
That's so good. Sorry, guys. I had to.
But
yes.
All right.
I'm feeling you.
What, Kat?
Can you cut this?
I'll have to drag.
No,
This is hard to cut because when if they're really, really long, it takes a lot of time. So we'll do
Oh, no, we didn't say anything that was not appropriate.
Oh no, I'm just having a joke.
Okay.
All right, go on.
All right. So what I'm actually going to put in here is free PDF. That of free PDF, and I'm just going to write in inverted commas 103 video and blog post ideas. Hang on. So you'll never run out of things to talk about in your videos again. I'm just going to make that, I think I can make that smaller. Hold on. Okay, so here you can go font size. Just make that really small. Okay, cool. And then I may even make this bigger. Let's see if I can make it huge. No, that was already huge. Extra large.
I liked it before. That
Yeah,
was good.
I did too. What about that? What was it? Hold on. That better, Kat?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Let me just see. I might just leave it like that. Really, really simple. I'm not gonna like play with it. And this is the thing, like people get all like, should I change this? Should I change that? It's like just so simple, please. You know. I'm just gonna change this down here to 2017, so it actually looks kind of legal. Whether that actually means anything, who knows? Okay. I'm just going to change the color of the button because I wanted it to look the same-ish colors. Let's see. Default. Let's just change it to a solid color. Like a and a border color maybe. That's fine. Okay. Oh. Make sure you're saving your changes as you go along. Okay, so what I'm going to do, the only other thing I'm going to do now in terms of making it look visually nice is come over here to the left and click on background image. And I'm going to change the image. So here on the right here, you click this blue button that says change image. And I already have some images set up in here. Obviously, I've been doing this for a while. So let me just show you what you would do if you had to upload some images. So I'm actually just going to go to settings and see where it says media. Now I'm going to I don't want to close this down because you can either close the editor and go into the media separately, but I'm just going to right click and open this page into a new tab.
What did you go into? Settings.
Yeah, I just went to settings up here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll go into my media, and I don't know if they've got any default images in there or not. But here's the thing with these images. You want to like put in nice background images, but sometimes it's a bit weird. Like you're only supposed to upload images. Let's just say we're going to upload a new image, okay? So click on add new image. And the image size is only allowed to be like 256. What do you call that? It's not gigabytes, whatever bytes, KB, whatever the size is, right?
And that's so small.
It's pretty small, which is kind of weird. So anyway, I often what I'll do is I'll just choose a sparkly background, like something that means that if it's stretched out or if it's pixelated, it doesn't really matter. Or if it's just a blank color, like it just doesn't really matter. So what you do is you choose a file. So you would have maybe your image saved on your desktop. And let's just say I had, let's see if I've got any images. I'm not going to do that one because I'm on the right there. Let's just say, no, that was me creating some images for someone. Let's just choose this image. We'll see if this one works. Okay. Oh, see, that's what happens if it's too big. Okay.
Mm.
And then, so if that happened, let me just show you what I would do. I would go back to my image, my desktop image. Let's just go find that image. What was it called? It was called script. No. I will find it. This one, I think. I'm just going to duplicate that for a second. You don't have to do this. I just didn't want to wreck the original image, that's all. Okay, I'm just going to open it up and just show you how you would resize it. So if you want to find an image, make sure you're not just going to Google and just stealing images. Often, if you're not very techie, I would go to somewhere like Pixabay. I'll show you that in a second, and you can just get some free background stuff. So pixabay.com, PIXABAY.com, and you can get some free images here. This is an image that I actually purchased. So I do buy images just because obviously I design blogs for people. So let's just say I've got this open. I'm going to look at my tools and I'm going to adjust the size of the image. And here, that's a massive image. That's why it was so big. Okay, let's just make it 1,000 pixels wide. Let's see. And when I sort of, it sort of shows me, that's 95 KB. Okay, this may work. This may look really good. Okay, let's click OK. And it's called laptop. That's actually not the size one. Here we go. Laptop with, all right. Let's go back to where we were adding the image. Laptop with pink, I'll call it. Okay, let's upload that. What? That's not fun. Okay, hold on.
What is it? What did it say? I couldn't see. What did it say? Was it too small
Like
or too
it's
big
still
still?
too big. Like just.
Oh.
But it says 103 kb. Whatever. Let's make it 800. This is so annoying. So, guys, that's what I mean. Like, just grab a really simple image if you're not techie. Let's just maybe I don't have. I've got quite a few images on there, so sometimes it might be that it's just a little bit too. I don't have enough space or something. Let's see. And if you would like me to put some images in the group that you can use, I will. Because often I can just go create a whole lot in Canva or something if people just want some coloured background images. All right, that one's fine. So let's say upload image. Okay, so that's in there now. And I'm going to close that now. Now, when you come back over here, just make sure the changes have been saved. But what I'm going to do is click the refresh button because then it will, you know, understand that there's a new image in the library. So I go back over to background image and I click on that blue button that says change image. And now you should see in your library that there is your image somewhere. So let's see. Here it is. Okay, select image. So you see how this one's just like a, you know, sparkly, and then that one's just dots. And I just usually keep the background images really, really simple. So the one that I actually used for my blog was this one, white and aqua desk. But I just want to show, let's have a look at this one that I uploaded and see what that looks like. Laptop with pink. Let's select the image. And if it doesn't populate, let's just click the Save Changes button and see what happens. Okay, there we go. And I just wonder if this background can be changed. I don't know if that bit can be changed. Section content. Let's just... Let's not play with that because I've never played with that. Okay, let's just leave it. So, you know, you could make that brighter if you wanted to. That's why I don't really make the background images very interesting because you don't want it to overpower what you're actually trying to get people to do. Okay, let's click Save Changes. Okay, so now that's what it basically will look like. Well, let's just click on the preview and have a look what it would look like. Okay, so if I was really, really picky, I may probably choose an image that wasn't so overpowering on that background. But, you know, you guys get the gist of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me just show you actually with a really plain background. Let's just change that because it was just a little bit too much, I think. Oh, this is what I did before. I created that with Canva, or just... Let's just go really basic. Let's put some gold sequins in. Let's see what that looks like. Coming. Yeah, see, that's probably better. Let's look at the preview. That's it. That's all you want people to do. Okay. Okay. So let's just say visually it's done, right? All you want to do now is hook up so that when people enter their name and email address, it's actually going to you. You're going to receive their email address. So you want to click into the space where it says enter your name. You can add let's keep it simple. Okay, let me just say, you can, if you wanted to add like that they had to put in their phone number or something like that, let me just show you here on the right. It says edit form fields, and you can, so at the moment we've got the name and we have the email address. And if I wanted to, I could add the phone number as well. So let's add new field and close. And so now it has the phone number as well. So that's particularly if you're looking to call leads. I'm not, so I'm just going to take that bit out and close that up. Okay. If you wanted to change the text on the button, let's just do that first, because all I want to do is I want it to say download now. Okay, and click Save Changes. And then the next thing is you want to edit the integration. So this is this bit, this is where they're going. So integrating to either your Aweber account, or at the moment I would probably just integrate it to go into your MLSP, and I'm going to show you where the leads come in as well. Okay, so if you just want your leads going to MLSP, I'll show you where they come up, and basically there's a system where it shows you the name of the lead, the email of the lead, contact number. Basically, like when you call your leads, if you want to call them, you can make notes. Hey, spoke to that lady. She's in network marketing. She's in bloody blah shakes company, whatever it's called. And she's just started and she's not interested right now, but call her back in a month's time. Right? And you can make all those notes. So let's click where that's going. You've got to connect this. So let's click Edit Integration. And I'm going to select My Lead System Pro, and let's just say they're going into my blogging list. And if you don't have anything here, just let me show you where these are. I don't know. Sorry, go on.
Sorry, did you click on the enter name bit to get to that? What did you click on to get to that?
Yeah, let me go back. So where you...
Sorry, I just missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine, because we'll just say we're going back to the background image, okay? See how when I click background image, all this stuff on the right changes? So now I want to work on this integration. So now these labels and form fields all come up. And then if you scroll down a little bit, see that blue button, Edit Integration. So I want it to go into My Lead System Pro, and I want them, and this, all this is just so that when that lead is marked in my system, I know they're a blogging lead. Okay. I haven't created all these different lists and stuff. I know this looks kind of confusing, but I'll show you. This all makes sense in a second. So I know then that this person has come from my blog because they're looking for blog stuff. So I want to mark them as that. Okay, I'm going to, then I have to go edit new or add new, and then it's like shows up, because if I just close that, it's like it didn't like compute that it was that. Now, if you have Aweber set up, this is for someone who's a little bit further ahead, and Mel, I can help you set up that stuff, because you will have to eventually. I have connected Aweber to my funnelizer. So Kat, you already have this integrated, I'm pretty sure. So you would click Aweber, and then in Aweber I have a couple of different lists. And again, when you just start, you just have one list. You just have a list where everyone goes into, and I don't want you to freak out when I pull this drop down. Okay? Everyone will be like, what? What is that? I mean,
oh my God, how many do you have?
Yes, I know.
That's insane.
Right. Okay. I've been marketing a really long time and I've tested a lot of stuff. And so I know. Okay. Now click on the add new integration again, because then it's like it computes that it's actually chosen that. So for most of you, if you're just getting started, you would just have this top one of your leads going to My Lead System Pro. All right. I'm going to close that and I'm going to save my changes. Save. Okay. Right. So for someone that has a blog to go to, or there's a few things. So what we want to choose now is, where do we want people to go when they put in their information? And so for this example, I want them to go to a page that I've set up on my blog, which has the download cheat sheet. Okay. There's another option, and this will all be, individual. So I'm like, this kind of freaks people out sometimes because it does get a bit techie and they're like, oh my God. But remember, once you're Aweber and your list is set up, that's pretty much set up. That's it. And I will also want to let you know that you can just pay someone to set up your funnel for you. So if this is not your favorite thing to do, if you would rather go out and get sales or go marketing or go create videos or go build your blog, go do that, go pay someone $50 to create your funnel. Okay, it's so much easier. There's a whole lot of people in MLSP who are techie. You can ask in the group and say, can anyone, create a funnel for me and I'll pay you, right? So it may be an easier way. So for, let's just say we're going to the capture page, okay? So I'm not going to show you how to create this page right now, but let's just go to download. Okay, so I have actually already created this page because I don't want to sit here and create this for you. So if you are new, we can go over how to create different pages in your blog. But Kat, I know you'll understand that this is a simple page and we talked about it today. You can create this page, right?
Yeah.
And what you do is you upload your PDF download cheat sheet thingy, and it's like you hyperlink it so that if someone clicks this now, guess what they get? The cheat sheet. Okay. So basically we want this link. See this URL here, that tracyrose.com/blog post ideas download here, whatever. So we want to tell this capture page, whoops, where are we going? Sorry. We want to tell this capture page to go there, to go to this page after someone has entered their details. Now, you can do a fancier page and you can do one of the thank you pages, which I'll show you in a second, but I just find that this is a really simple way to do it. So going back to the right here, it says actions, okay? And what do we want it to do? Well, at the moment it's doing nothing. So we want to select go to URL, and then all we do is enter that URL there and click save changes. So Kat, like, see how easy that is for you?
Yeah, I did the exact same thing today. Can I ask you, when you actually do the page, because it's obviously a hidden page, it's not actually on your blog. So where does the page, because I know you've created pages like this before, where does the page go? Where is it? Like, I know it's a hidden. Do you know what? Does it make, like,
it's kind of just,
is it too much?
Yeah, and I'll show you another way to do it. It doesn't show up.
It doesn't show up, does it? Is it just like kind of, because I pre-linked
you don't want to put it in your menu. Are you saying like,
no, it doesn't, where does it sit? It doesn't sit anywhere.
It just sits in your back. It just sits in, for anyone that doesn't know WordPress, don't freak out. It's just going to sit in.
It just there, doesn't it?
See how I've got, oh my God, I hope I saved that. That was a blog post I was working on.
Oops.
Okay, see all these.
Because unless you publish it, it sits in draft, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't sit in draft. It just sits here. It sits in your pages. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just sits in
as a published page.
It's a published page. But unless
Yeah.
you tell your blog to make it as part of the menu, see my menu up here,
Yeah,
it's not going to
cool.
show up in the
Yep,
menu.
yep,
Does
yep.
that make sense? So it still exists. It's
Yep,
just
yep,
that you haven't directed
totally.
to be in the menu. Okay.
Yeah, cool. All good. Yep.
So now, if I put in my name and email address, yada, 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 and then click to download now, this page will take me here, and here's my download. And you can make it look prettier than this, but let's go back to that for a second. Okay. Let's just say, yeah, let's save those changes. Let's click publish changes, because that's ultimately like the easiest, most simple way to create a funnel. That's pretty much a funnel. That is a funnel.
Yeah.
So, Ursula, hi, how are you? I can't hear you.
I'm good.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Hi.
Hi, I was on the phone on the call with my parents, so I couldn't just sort of get quick enough, but I'm here.
Hi. That's
Hi.
really fine. Okay, so I'm sorry, Ursula, I'm just going to keep going ahead with this. So that's the easiest way. I just send people to a blog page because I find it easier to do that. But if you wanted to, I'm just going to close this editor for a second. Oh, here's one thing. So when you close that part, you have to then go here. It says variation, and see how it's on pause still. You've got to start the variation, and then over here go publish funnel. And to get the actual link for your page, you just click on this little gear button here with a drop down menu. It's going to do that. And again, I know it's technical for some of us, but just, you know, slow this down and pause and rewind and whatever is until you get it. So the first one I did, I was like, what? Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Okay. Now I want to get the URL. So I want the link of what it's going to be. Oh, actually, I think that's it. Hold on. Let me just copy that and open it in a new window. Okay, so that was the capture page. Let me just go change it so it's looking like the one that we were going to do. Just going to change that image back to... All right, that was the original image that I wanted to make it look like. So I click Save Changes, and then you have to click Publish Changes as well. Okay, let's close the editor. And okay, so here's the link to that. So if you only had that and you were saying to people, you know, I have this giveaway, and you created some sort of curiosity post, or you were doing an advertisement or something like that, and this is the only link you had, I mean, that's fine. But it's not a real pretty link. So there's a few things that you could do. And this might be really basic for some of you, but for some who have never done this. So that's my page, okay? That's my capture page. I don't know why it's got a red line. I could go change that if I wanted to, but I won't right now. Now, if you want to hide this link, you could go to Bitly and create a little Bitly link. Or what I do in my blog, for those of you who have a blog, I just can't see the page there. Okay. For those of you who have a blog set up, or for those of you whose blogs I am creating at the moment, you have a plugin. When you log into your back office of your blog, you have a plugin called Quick Redirects. Okay, and then click Quick Redirects. And the request URL, hang on, let me one. I would like it to say instead tracyrose.com/103. Let's just call it that. Oh, hang on, I've got to put a little / again. And then that's what I actually want it to go to. And then I'd click add new redirects. Again, this is a little bit more advanced. And if I wanted to show someone, hey, go to my cheat sheet, I would go to tracyrose.com/103. And that will then eventually flick over to that. But I don't want to say to someone, go to tracyrose.com/go pages / yada, yada, yada. So I just made what they call a pretty link. Okay. So I've shown you the easiest way. There is also another way where you have the front page and we can create a secondary page in Funnelizer, and the secondary page we usually call like the sales page. Okay, so I've created too many funnels, so I have to get rid of one. So just give me a second to decide which one I want to get rid of. Oh my God. Let's just get rid of this one. I don't even know what that is.
With the standard PDF one that you did just now, do you do a thank you email or just leave it as is?
Hey?
With the one that you just did, like the cheat sheet, do you do a thank you one or do you just leave it as, would you say no?
Well, this is, so yeah, that's what I'm going to say. So you either send people to a thank you page or a sales page or the page where they're going to go get the download. Now, if you wanted to, you could, and this is a little bit more advanced, you could create your opt-in page, a thank you page, and then have the PDF sent to the email. I don't want to blow anyone's mind right now because that's a bit confusing. So, Kat, you'll understand that and you could set that up. Again, if this is a little bit too technical, ask someone to help you. And while we're doing this 10-day challenge, I'm actually happy to help with people with some of this. So let's just say we were going to create another, what we call thank you page. So I'm going to click create funnel and I'll show you how this all connects in a second. What was it? Blog. I called it blog challenge. I'm just going to call it thanks. It really doesn't matter what it's called, just call it whatever for your reference. Okay, I click create my funnel. This is not creating a whole nother funnel, we're creating just a thank you page. And again, I'm just going to go, I'm going to write thanks. I'm going to write thanks there. Okay, let's select a template. Obviously, we don't want one of these pages because this is an opt-in page. So we're going to go down and look for like a sales page or a thank you page. So let's just, yes, darling. What's the matter? What's wrong? You're hungry. Okay, you can go downstairs and get something to eat. Okay, honey, can you take Maxie to get something to eat, please? Just go downstairs, it's fine. Okay, let's choose a biscuit or an apple in the pantry that's full of stuff. Okay, let's say, you know what thank you pages are really good? A video thank you page, and you guys have all done videos before. And the reason is, like, you know, it's that it's an extra touch with someone where they're hearing your voice, seeing your face. It's, you know, they're quite effective. So let's just say we're going to use that template. So let's click on it's just called an upsell thank you page, but I'll share with you what to do in a second. So let's choose that. And then we click save page. Save page. Oh, okay. I'm just going to click start variation for now, and I'm going to publish it in a second. Oh, let's go to edit page first. Okay. Okay, so again, similar kind of thing, and I would just go congrats, or I would, you know, you say congratulations or thank you or blah blah blah. You know, just say congratulations. You can have 2 pieces of that. Now that's it, Maxie. Yeah, that's it. He's asking me that because he knows, that I have.
Okay. School holidays. Okay.
Could they be any like just let's scrunch all the paper, let's annoy mummy? Oh yeah, we'll be quiet, they said. We'll be really good. All right. Let's just say congratulations. Your PDF sheet is on its way. Oh, there we go. Hang on. It's on its way. Ah, what did I just do? Oh my God. Oh, I clicked that. It's on its way to your email inbox right now. So this is the other way to do it, right? Before you go, check out the awesome thank you offer in the video below. Okay, so this is if, let me give you an example of what you could do here. So say you put in your video and you did a video of yourself, and it's usually just like a minute or so, and you would say, Maximus, come here. Excuse me, guys. Do you know I've told you that I'm doing a webinar and you promised that you were going to be really quiet and just watch your show? Not doing your lollies? What?
Aiden. I saw it. I didn't like it.
Okay.
Welcome to the real world.
So cute.
Hi.
I know, big time, yeah.
Actually got a haircut.
Oh, hi.
No, you can't.
You're so adorable. Like,
So cute.
I know.
Okay.
Are we buying Maximus for $47?
$47 to take my child away.
Sold.
Okay.
He's so cute.
Okay. So let's just say in the video you would have it doesn't have to be $47. Like you can change all of this, okay? So you could $7, and you could have maybe you've got an ebook, or maybe you have a product that's normally $47, but for this special you will sell it to them for, so say I have a webinar, okay? I've got a webinar which is actually it's like a 3 to 4 hour webinar that I actually sell for $97, and it's how to build a blog, okay? But for this is an idea. I would say, okay, so it's normally $97, which I actually do sell for $97, and instead I'm going to sell it for $7. And in the video, I would say, congratulations, on your way to your email is going to be that free cheat sheet. As a thank you or as a limited time offer, I wanted to share with you also, because you may be trying to build your own blog, I'm going to share with you a class that I did that I actually sell on my website for $97, but this is a limited time offer just because you have downloaded this cheat sheet. So there is a link below if you would like to get that class for $7. Click that link and enjoy the class and let me know if you have any questions. So something really, really simple like that. Does that make sense? Or even something easier, because not a lot of people have a product made up. You could say, you could offer a consultation for a really cheap price. So say you had, let's say, Melissa, you were doing, nutrition Skype, sessions with people, and maybe you charge, $97 for a 30-minute consultation or whatever you charge. But for this, you might offer people, I'm going to give it to you for $27 as it's like an initial offer. And the way that they would do that, let me show you how I would do that, how I've done that before. So let's just say, hey, put the video on. Click on the video and see how it says no video displayed here on the right, okay? So to put your video in, again, you would go to settings and see how we've got media. And I'm pretty sure you put it in the media. Oh, no, you might put it in integrations. Let me just check. So again, this is a little bit more of involved setup, but once you have something like this set up, you usually don't change it very often. Hi, Jack. How you going?
I have just got up.
You look like you're having a beautiful time outside.
Yes.
Okay.
Walking the puppy.
Walking the puppy. Sorry, it's not the integrations. I'll get to that in a second. How do I put that in? Well, let me just check. Videos. See, I've got some in there. Let's just say I've put in the congrats video, okay? And here you can select auto start. And let's just preview the video for a second.
So is this a video that you've pre-recorded and then uploaded?
Yes.
Into.
And
yeah.
This is, oh, I see what it is. Oh, wow, that's really pretty. I love it when you get really nice thumbnails. I'm trying to remember how I added that video. Let's just see if it's in media. Sorry, guys, I haven't really done one of these. Pardon? Oh, guys, can you be quiet, please?
Yeah, see, there's video on the side. The images of video.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't see that. Oh, there, okay. Okay, sorry. In your media,
oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you just add, oh my gosh, I can't see all of this. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, add new video. And say you added the video name. Now, if you want to just add a YouTube video, you can add a YouTube. So what you would do is just record a video on your phone, a thank you video, pop it on YouTube or put it on Wistia. I use Wistia sometimes, wistia.com. I just use the free version. If I want to hide it, because I know that if someone went through my YouTube videos, they might be able to find this one. So I don't really want them to see it. So I'll just add this thank you video to my free Wistia site. So if you want to go to wistia.com, you can get a free site there. So you would just add in the name of the video. So, Tracy blog, thank you. And then add the video link. So, like this or the Wistia one. So I'm not going to add one now. But let's just say you add that. And then remember that usually I'm just going to quickly save changes here. But if you've opened the other window, we just want to remember to refresh that window so that it knows that the video is on. I'm just going to click on that video again, and I will add it actually. Let's just say, and I put it on auto start. Okay. Right now, let's move down a bit. Sorry guys, I'm just putting everyone's faces, moving faces around so I can still see you guys. So again, I'm going to. I don't want that image. I don't want them to be able to. I just do PayPal. I just connect my PayPal. So let's just get rid of these. Like, let's use default image, which I think will just go to nothing. How do I change that? Oh, hang on, hide. Ha, there you go. Okay, so say you click on the MasterCard and you want to go over to here to the right, it says visibility, and click hide. Okay, I'm going to click on the Discover card and I'm going to hide that, and I'm going to hide the American Express as well, and their only way to pay is via PayPal, because I only know how to set. So if you had like a whole credit card system set up, go for your life. But I used to have all that, and to be honest, I just fine for PayPal right now. Now, you can talk about whatever here, blah-de-blah-de-blah. I'm just going to literally take all of this out. I'll say that it was $97 and now it's $7. Again, you guys saw me do that before. Click here to buy now. I'm going to hide these. Hide again. So what this is called is, let's just get rid of this. Let's try and get rid of those. Okay, here's everything. No, I don't even want that. I'm literally, you can write all that out if you want to, go for it. Let's just actually hide this. I'm even going to take out all of this. I've already got that written once. I'm just going to keep it really simple. Hide that as well. I don't really know how to get rid of that box, so that's fine. Okay, so for now, okay, so I want now to connect this to, here's a really simple way to create a PayPal link. Does everybody know how to do a PayPal.me? If you want someone to pay you something money, you do PayPal.me /your, go to PayPal.me and set up your thing, which connects to your PayPal. And then, hang on. /7. I think that's right. Let me check that. There you go. And that actually came up in Australian dollars. So if I wanted to make that US, I would go USD /7. Mine just goes default to Australian dollars. No, that doesn't work. I think it was maybe USD after that. Let's see. There you go. Okay. So if you had a PayPal.me account set up, it's really easy to set up if you want someone to pay you something. So every time someone, hires me to build their blog, I literally give them a link like this with the amount here. So I would say, okay, the blog is, $897. and it would give them a link to be able to pay that amount, and they can just go through and pay that. But let's just say it was the $7 one, because all I want them to do is buy my blog class for $7. Okay, sorry, let's go back to the blog, the page that we're building. And what I'm going to do is see this button here. I want it to do something. Okay, here it is, the actions. Down the bottom on the right here, it says actions. At the moment, it says do nothing. And I'm going to say go to URL. And I'm going to put in the PayPal link and click Save Changes. And then also this link here where it says click here to buy, I'm also going to change the actions there. Go to URL, same thing again. This should work. Oh my God, save changes first. No, oh, don't have to publish yet. Let's click here to buy now. So with this, you know, it's like you book them into a course, or I may then email them and go, cool, I've got that person who has sold that. So look, without having all the cart systems and sending out all this automatically, this is not the most perfect way of, like, I can set it up so that the class would go to them straight away, but really what they're getting right now, that was just an extra. So I will send that to them. If I wasn't awake at the time, I would send it ASAP, because you get a notification that someone's bought something for you. Okay, let's preview that page. It's coming. Oh, yeah, you're in. Congratulations. Okay. Okay, so I wanted to let you know that the... Okay, so see how that just played automatically? Let's close the preview. And I'm going to I'm going to go back and start the variation. See how that was paused? We've got to start the variation. And then we're going to click the big green publish funnel button on the right. That part of the funnel is now published. So here's how you link these two together. It's really, really simple. Grab the link for this page. So this is the actual thank you page link. Copy that link. We're going to close this editor. We're going to go and look for the first one we did. Oh my gosh. Again, you should only have maybe 1 or 2 of these in here. This is me testing a lot of stuff. Where did I put it? Oh, that was my... Okay, hold on. Did I just call it blogging?
I think you did.
No, I think I called it blog challenge, didn't I?
Maybe.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, blog challenge. So go back to the first page. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was a bit weird. And go click edit. And let's edit the page. So while that's loading, so even though this seems like, oh, this page, and then you got to link it to that and link it to that, like now that I know what I'm doing, like obviously I'm going nice and slow to make sure that you guys understand like step by step and not get overwhelmed. Like if I just wanted to create this, I could probably do this. I'll do these really, really fast. So, but again, for your main opt-in, like everyone at the moment should just have one opt-in. Like what's your main offer? And it could be on your blog, or if you don't have a blog, just have this as your main offer. So say for Tanya, it could be a 5-day Thermomix challenge or a 5-day healthy eating challenge or something like that. So where she's branding herself and just, whenever she does a video on, hey, I've just done, 3 soup recipes in Thermomix, blah, 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 and given the info. And at the end, she would say something like, and if you would like to know, if you would like my free download on blah, 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 go to tanyabrennan.com/freebie or something like that. Okay. And then she would just have this page. And having just a funnel like this, you can do without the blog if blogging is not going to be your thing. Eventually, thinking long term though, I always do recommend having yourself branded and having a blog. But again, in the beginning, it's not absolutely necessary. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to make sure that when someone's linking, like entering their name and email address, and now we want it to go to the thank you page instead of the other page that I created on, like just say you didn't create the page on your blog. By just linking these together, this is pretty easy. You just go to select an action. It can go to a funnel page, so we can actually... Let's just say go to URL, okay? And we put in the URL of that page that we created. Save changes. Publish changes, and I will give you a demo on how this works. So I made it tracyrose.com/103. Let's put in Tracy test. An email address, and let's click download now. And it should go to the thank you page. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, if that happens, just go back to the editor, and maybe I haven't. Let's see what I did wrong there. Okay. The funnel is running. See on the gear here, let's click get URL. And sometimes I can't remember. See how there's 2 links? I could never remember which one it was. I actually think it's this link instead that I should have connected that to. Let's just check which one it actually is. Yeah, okay, it's that one. So if that happens, it just means, one of the links has gone wrong somewhere or something. So let's go back to my blog challenge page and just put in the actual right link. That's the page. And Funnelizer is a pretty, it's pretty much the same as any kind of funnel builder or anything like that. It's all about just creating the front page, connecting it to a thank you page, maybe having an upsell or a special, what they call it, it's called a tripwire. I won't even go into that, but it's almost like you're not tripping someone up, but kind of like, so they don't go away straight away. Oh, there's like some really special offer that possibly would cost a lot more money. And if they've just landed on this page, you know, it's almost like the offer is too good to pass up kind of thing. That's what you'd be selling on that thank you page. And then your leads go into your system, whether it's into MLSP or into Aweber or something like that. And then you'll get a notification in your email that someone's signed up to your page and possibly they've bought your offer or they're just in your system. So if you're just collecting emails, they just go into your email system. And what you would do is maybe email your list once a week with a newsletter or a video or, yeah, that's another class. But basically, like, I don't know why this is taking so long to load. The idea is here's the crux of online marketing, and this is it is absolutely as simple as this. As complicated as this looks sometimes, it's just this. Create content by giving value, build your audience, and then sell to your audience. And that is it. Okay, so you've got to create the value, and then the people will come. And then when they want, they'll put their hand up. Yes, I want some more information. Yes, I want your special. Yes, I want your freebie download. Yes, I want this. And they start to follow you, and then you keep providing, more and more value. And eventually what you'll have is a percentage of people who are ready to step up to go to the next step with you. Yes, I'm ready to book into your, makeup or beauty class, Mel, or yes, I'm ready to get some, nutrition advice, Skype classes, or Kat, yes, I'm ready to join your network marketing company, or yes, I'm ready to join your video class. Ursula, yes, I'm ready to, put out, actually, Ursula, like even with your stuff, you can do a 5-day challenge for your audience as well. With Ryan and Chris, they've got the, what have they got? The receive money challenges. You can do law of attraction challenges. You can do goal setting challenges, anything like that. And then you get to a point where people like what you provide. And then you can say, well, I do have some coaching, spots open this week. And the people that really connect with you, they'll want to take that next step with you. But I guess the idea with providing lots of value is that even if someone doesn't buy something from you, that's okay. You still want people to feel great walking away from you. Obviously, I want people to buy stuff from me, but I also want people to walk away going, I've had a good experience. I've learned something. I've got a result in a short period of time, or Tracy's helped me take the next step in my videos, something like that. So always part of your branding, we've talked about this before, is branding and providing all your value is really not about what the capture page looks like or whether you've got, a nice backdrop or a pretty logo. It's about how you make people feel within their interaction with you. How do you make them feel once they've walked away? Okay, what's that energetic exchange? Okay, sorry guys. Let's go back to this where I was just linking it, and I'm just going to link the action, and clearly this link was incorrect. So let's put in the proper link. It was a challenge thanks / thanks, extra thanks here. And let's change as saved, published page. All right, let's go back to tracyrose.com / 103. Again, if this page kind of thing pops up, don't freak out. Just let us know and we can help you. So let's do a Tracy test. Let's do a Tracy test 2. And we're going to download now. So what I would have hooked up on the back end is that an email will be sent out when someone gets this with the download. Does that make sense? Or maybe I'd hook up the download with this. I don't really know. But that's why I showed you the other way first. Congratulations. Okay. That's why I showed you the other way first, because I've just find that easier. Funny. Now, if I, in this video, I would say, thanks for downloading that, yada, yada, yada. If you wanted to get the free blogging class where I share with you how to build a blog in 3 hours from start to finish, that class I normally sell on my website for $97. But because you downloaded this, it is just a special offer for $7. You can grab that right now. So let's just say someone clicked that. They pay $7.
Yep.
I won't click through on that, but you guys get the idea. And then I will get a notification. I could kind of set it up so that they get the class straight away, but I'll probably just send it to them manually each time. So that's just so you don't have to have complicated cart systems and all that so set up. But that is it. So the easiest way is the first way that I showed you, but this is cool too. So does that make sense? And again, if you didn't want to have an offer in there and you just had a thank you page and whatever. Again, guys, if you are doing this within this 10-day challenge, that's why Kat and I are here to help you. If you are halfway through building one of these and go, Tracy, help. Like I'm here, that's why we're here. We'll come in and help you individually. It's such a small group in here, which is great. And that's why we're able to help you guys a little bit more individually. So does that help? Was that a good class?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Let me take my screen.
It's very cool.
Okay. So that is how you create a capture page. Is anyone have any questions? Does it seem simple enough? Is it a little bit overwhelming? Like, tell me what you guys are feeling, thinking. Any questions?
It's simple. Any questions?
I don't have any. I might come up with some tomorrow when I try it.
Yeah, try it, Mel, and see how you go. Like, just keep it really simple.
Yeah, okay.
You've got that first.
So hard to do.
Yeah, go on.
I was just saying, it's so hard to do anything at the moment because the kids are on school holidays and they're driving me nuts.
I know, and sometimes technical stuff is a little bit like, oh my gosh, I have to do it when I don't have running in and out going, can I have chocolate?
Yeah. Mm.
They know.
That's why you just keep it simple. You just gotta, in this 10-day challenge, just pick one thing that you want to really concentrate on and go, okay, because the rest can come. Because 10 days doesn't have to be 10 days. It can just flow on, remember? We can just go back to Aweber, go back to, how to do a capture page and all that kind of stuff. This could be just the start. All right, well, I don't need to do everything in 10 days, but I'd like to grasp what this is all about. And then you go back and have a play. Yeah. So don't feel absolutely stressed out if you can't do it all in 10 days, because by all means, you can then continue on and step by step go back through this this Zoom video that you just saw just now and do it step by step with your stuff when the kids are at school.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Trying to entertain them. Kill me now.
They just started, Mel.
Huh?
It's only just started.
The school holidays?
Yeah.
No, it's my second week.
Really?
Oh, my.
Yeah,
Are you in Queensland?
You're Queensland.
Yeah, I'm a Queenslander.
Yeah.
So this is
I get you now. Totally get you
Just
now.
halfway through. See, it's only like day 2 for me. So, and the kids have been at their dad's till a few hours ago. So I'm like fresh.
Mine hasn't started. I get my son next week.
Ah.
Oh,
So,
I can give you
yeah.
a few.
For you guys who are watching in the US, we've just got spring holidays about to start here. So we've just got 2 weeks. So it's not big holidays, but, you know, still trying to work it. Which is actually why.
It's 2 weeks too long.
No,
I don't know.
they're always on holidays
Do you
here.
want to
As
go
far
to
as
school so you can have vacation?
Who's that?
Oh,
Oh, there's your cat.
What's the
Go
kitty
ahead, purr
cat's
for
name,
us.
Jack?
This is Dulce.
Dulce.
As
That's
in
right.
Gabbana?
Say again?
Is that right? Is that as in Dolce Gabbana?
Dulce as in like
C-O-L-C-E?
sweet Dulce.
The chocolate.
Aw.
Yes.
Okay, cute.
Yeah, my kids don't go to school.
That's cute.
No, your fur children don't go to school.
they don't answer back either.
No.
When I come home, she looks at her bowl and says, "There's dog fur in my bowl," and she starts giving me the what for.
Oh, that's a classic.
She sits there and looks up at me. Meow.
Aw. I didn't even know where Daisy was today. She's very quiet. Anyway, so actually, here's a little tip for you, Mel. I have done over the last 2 days, and I've just recorded 8 videos. So this is like 8 blog videos. So that's like 8 weeks worth of blogs, right? So when you're batching, so I went to, the kids were still at their dad's today, and I just thought, and I had to get some work done. I was like, I don't want to sit at my desk. And I was like, I just need to go for a walk. So I took my phone and my little selfie stick and I did some calls. So I had Kat on the phone. I'm like, Kat, oh look, I've seen a lizard. But we were organising stuff for the challenge, and I was doing a bit of work and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I thought, and that's what I took my selfie stick. So I was like, why? I don't always have to do a video with the background. It's about like taking people on a little journey. So I did 2 videos today. Actually, let me show you my screen. And when you batch stuff and get ahead, it's so much easier to keep going when the kids are on holidays and weekends and stuff, because when they're not.
You know what? I even did some today with my blocked up nose. I had to. I'm like, and it's so easier to do it exactly how Tracy was saying, just in batches. And then you just go and edit while you're watching TV with your kids, while your kids are being entertained.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can do the editing. Yeah, okay. Yep.
I'm just going to show
I just feel like there's so much to get my head around.
How old are your children, Mel?
9 and 13.
Okay, so
almost 9 and almost 13.
I've got a 14-year-old, and I'm starting to teach him how to use Canva and how to edit my videos.
Oh.
Because they're techie. These kids are so techie, it's not funny.
I know.
So, I'm getting him to do my easy stuff. And to actually post in my groups.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's my goal for this school holidays.
And, another thing, I have signed up because, oh my gosh, to become a member of a group, you have to tell them your life story. But anyway, I've signed up for 6 or 7 groups, and I've had 1 group accept me.
But the rest say no, though. They might.
No, they haven't. I'm just waiting. I'm like, come on, enough. It's been days.
They're all on school holidays as well. That's the thing.
While I'm showing you guys.
This is really good, Tracy.
Hey?
On Facebook, yeah. On Facebook. Groups on Facebook.
Yeah, they're probably mums as well. So they haven't gone in to see who's gone into requests. They haven't.
Yeah.
They're mums with bubs too.
Yeah.
What kinds of groups are you going
I
into?
know. I'm patiently waiting.
Are you going into home
Oh, I
business
just
groups
Googled.
or health
No, home business. Should I go into health groups?
I'm just wondering
What's your need?
because of what you're going to go, you know.
Well.
It's kind of both. Like you can do both because it just depends. What really depends. I might send you guys. I'm happy to post a whole load of links into groups that I'm a part of. I'm part of heaps. So if you want me to post those in the group, I'm happy to, and you can go and join all the same groups. But again, always be on the lookout for kind of cool new groups that are actually interactive. Like we kind of laugh because there's in-home business groups. There's some that are really interactive, and then there's some that we just call like spam groups. You know, most people just spam in their stuff, and you can post links to your videos and whatever. But I still go in them. But if you find really good interactive groups, they're like gold because sometimes they are hard to find. Some really good ones. So if you find a good one, share alike. But I'll share with you some that I'm in as well.
And then there's so many rules.
Yeah.
I get a little bit intimidated. I go in and I go, gosh, I hope I'm not breaking the rules.
So what I do.
Not if you're no. Just remember what Aaron Parker was talking about. If you saw his video, if it's training on how he interacts in groups, and he actually gave 4 examples of how he did it. If you're you and you're talking and you're just answering back like exactly like you are now, then you're not going to be spammy, you're not going to be intimidating, and you're you. And, you know, because in most of these groups, everybody asks questions because that's what they're about. And if you're answering in a way that's, hey, you know, yeah, great idea, or you're giving them positive responses, and, you know, well, how about blah, blah, then you get curiosity. So then you get people looking at you, and then the feed starts getting bigger, and people see you at feed. Look how quickly great with this. Did you see what she was doing? She just created a blog in 3 seconds.
Oh no, I was already working on this. No,
she was adding the picture. She was adding the picture.
No, I just
wanted you just did that.
I just wanted to show you. No, I was already
freak.
But I just wanted to show you the video that I did today. Because, you know, it's not always like, obviously there's heaps.
Oh, that's from
Huh? What did you say?
That was us talking this morning. That was us talking this morning?
Yeah.
Was that? Yeah.
I did a video on this because how many people have come to us and said, how did you get like 100 and whatever of how many people in your challenge group? Like this is that first 5-day challenge. And because everyone's doing these challenges at the moment, a lot of people and they're like, how do you get people in your challenges? No one came. And I was like, okay, I'll do a video on it. So you got to think about like that. If you keep getting people asking the same kinds of questions, go do a video on it. And I did not want to sit at my desk today and do another video. So I was like out walking and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it out here. So I'm just going to play a little bit of it for you just to show you as an example. This is just me and my selfie stick. Like, guys, really simple. Watch this. I won't show you the whole thing, just the beginning.
A lot of people doing those marketing challenge groups for their business. I'm Tracy Rose and I'm going for a little walk around in my house. I'm in beautiful Sydney, Australia. It's a bit of the bushland and one of the local walks. And a friend of mine, Kat Mack, and I have been doing these challenge groups, marketing challenge groups, and they've been really successful for our business. And the first 5-day challenge group we did together, we had over 120 people coming to our group, And a lot of people I've been seeing are asking, you know, they want to do a challenge group maybe for, I don't know, like a healthy eating challenge group or a video marketing challenge.
Okay, so see how, why is that even coming up? See how just simple that is. And actually the point with this, and I did another one out as well. Now make sure if you're doing a walking one, at least have a selfie stick, because even though like that was still a bit bouncy and jumpy, and I know some people find it a bit hard to watch videos because it makes you, you know, when you're watching some of them moving the camera, you're like, oh my God, I feel sick. So if you didn't have a selfie stick, that would even be more shaky, which is annoying. So at least have a selfie stick because it just smooths out the camera a little bit. And even when you upload them to YouTube can also sometimes steady the camera, steady the image a little bit. I'm not quite sure how they do it, but anyway. So I want to show you.
But it's still blurry though. Do you find that it's still not, if you don't use a selfie stick and you do it that way, it's still blurry?
No.
It's not as great. Better, but not.
Wait, watch. It's only because I had it on a low setting just then.
Oh, that's funny.
That was fine. Look, okay, now it's fine. See? It was only because YouTube settings were not in HD.
Or something like that.
Hard to
You get
finish.
people into these groups. Well, first of all, I think what you've got to do is change that mind.
Okay, so I just went on the steps that we did to get people in the group. And that was it. Like, so I just wanted to show you, you know, as an example, one of the things people like, and actually Jack did this, I loved when Jack did his outside. Ursula, you did another one today. Even just when you were saying like that thank you video, which was so nice, thank you, I appreciate that. And, you know, Ursula did a video for Kat and I saying thank you for the challenge, the 5-day challenge. And she was out in her garden. And to me, like, I'm nosy. I like to see where people live. I like to see, like,
I loved it.
Yeah.
from there, you know. And she's like, I'm just out of my garden in Melbourne, Australia. And I was like, oh, cool. You know, you don't have to show people your house or whatever. But when I'm going, I know that video will get interest because people, when you're walking or when you're showing people around, they feel like they're going on this journey with you. And in fact, that video might even do better than, say, of one that I've done with a backdrop all trying to be all like perfect with lighting and hair and yada yada. So mix it up. Like your videos, to be visually interesting, doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be makes people feel inclusive, you know. So yeah, when Jack was posting pictures and videos when he'd be outside or with his dog, I find that interesting. We're all nosy.
No. You think that's why Facebook's been created?
Why do you think reality television's so popular?
Yeah, I know. Just
All right. Well, it is 11:11 here.
Cool.
I think that is a sign.
Oh,
Okay.
it is.
Yeah. So
It is a sign for you to go put your kids to bed.
I hope you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks. Bye.
See ya.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
stop recording.